again, within this square, I can start the first part of the ellipse that's going to be based off of the first part there, find the center, extend that up, and it's going to be a little bit taller than the bishop. And as it comes in and out, you can kind of see it separating out. Build the first line coming in, and kind of the bigger, rounder part. It's very much like that donut. And just slowly building this section up and tapering it off a little bit so you can kind of see the taper. And once you have that on the center line, and it's just an even line just for the width and the height, it's going to taper itself into that. And as it gets closer to the vanishing point, it's going to level off a little. As a taper, just kind of stretch it down and bend it out a bit. And you start to see this top piece. Again, most of it's all symmetrical all the way through. So once you find that center line, you can just put it equal distances away. Makes it very easy. Now this part's going above the horizon line, so I'm going to have to invert the selection and taper it going the opposite way, so I'm not going to see all of this. Section, I'm seeing it in a different light. And same with the top. You can see the shape in there, the circle. And there you can kind of see it all laid out. So once you get it laid out, just go back and heavy up the line that you'll eventually take out. At least you can see the beginning part of it. Here's the scallop piece up at the top that has a thickness that now you won't see too much of it. It tapers it up there. So there it is with the little heavier line, and if I take a look at the cast shadow on all this, I can wrap that around right away. And you start to see how it's built up. And then if I just put one line coming down to show the base tone, you can kind of see it a little bit easier how it wraps around this piece. The cast shadow for that. So once you have most of it, it becomes a little bit easier to draw. So there's the wrapping around this part. And it's just a matter of starting to use that as your midpoint to shade the base tone to the one direction. And on the opposite side, this light line is the light source. So just quickly blend it in as fast as you can using that edge. And then follow these bottom parts with the same idea. Here's the base tone, blends up into the light source. Create a little cast shadow here. Kind of blend it in. take your eraser, just follow that highlight. At the top there. And just go back in and locate all the particular parts. I'll give you the basis of that piece. So you're taking it to that level. And it brings you up to here.